All right, guys, lastly but not leastly, we have the pistol. And let me demonstrate first. So just like a squat, you want to position your hips in the same position, knee pulled out to the side just slightly, and keep the weight in the heels. So here, single-legged squat, down and up, and that's my good side, so I won't demo on the right side. All right, there you go. There is the pistol. Now, in order to perform this movement, it requires a lot of ankle mobility because unlike the squat, where you can really reach the hips back and drop down, the knee is actually going to slide forward in order for us to stay in position for that pistol. So here's how I like to test if someone has the requisite ankle mobility. Say, all right, come onto a box, and you're going to get a foot width between your foot and the box, foot width. Do that weird stance. And now from here, keeping your hips in the position they would be for a squat and driving your knee toward that middle toe, can you get your knee to touch the box? And what people will do is anything to get their knee to touch that box. They'll pick up the heel, which is a definite no-no because they're testing ankle mobility. That kind of defeats the purpose. And oftentimes what they'll do is they'll find a plane which is more favorable for them to get more distance. And if your hips are over here and you're driving your knee into the box, that's not helpful because it's in some weird plane that we're not going to use. So let's choose your hips to be in the right position, driving where the ankles intended to hinge in the right position, preserving that arch, knee driving toward that middle toe. That's what we're looking for. All right, test it. Test on the other side. Be like, hey, did you notice a difference? Like, yeah, my left side's my good side, and I sprained my right ankle 10 times when I was growing up playing basketball. Be like, that explains why you're having difficulty on that side. And a lot of people do have ankle mobility issues, so one of my favorite ways to address that, and you can even do a test, then knock out this drill, retest to see if people notice a difference, and if you can show them a way to increase their ankle mobility, that'll be awesome. They'll love it, and they'll have a tool to improve their ankle mobility so that they're better at it next time. And here's what I do. From the steep angle of the foot, pull your hips in toward the post. And you're gonna feel that stretch in your upper calf. Hold for about 30 seconds, and I'll do it with them. Like, all right, and now step your foot back and drop down lower and drive your knee into that post. You should feel that tension shift down into that Achilles tendon and drive in hard. Feel that tension build, and we'll hold for 30 seconds. Here you can track your knee out to the right side, to the left side, and we're stretching that Achilles, which the Achilles actually wraps around the heel and attaches at the base of the foot. So you can have people even step on lacrosse balls to mash up that tissue on the bottom of the foot, and that can actually increase their ankle mobility. And same idea with stretching the Achilles. Since it's connected down there, it attaches at the heel, or wraps around the heel, it can also just lengthening that increase ankle mobility. So there you go, you can test, knock out this little stretch, and retest and see if they feel a difference or if they see a noticeable difference. All right, next, let's test it for real. So I like to start with a box and just say, here's what we're gonna do. Level 1, can you sit and be stable in the bottom position of a pistol? Do you have the requisite ankle mobility? So left foot up on the box. Can you pick the other foot up off the ground? If you're good there, level 2 would be, can you pick your foot up above the horizontal plane created by the box? Ooh. All right, and you can even grab your toe if you want to make that happen. I want everyone to try that, both legs. Go ahead, see if you can stabilize for 5 seconds, and then see if you can lift the other leg up. All right, that's level 1 and 2. Level 3, I want you to sit down in that bottom position, and then see if you have the strength to drive through the bottom of your foot, drive through that heel, and stand up. All right, we're down in this bottom position, drive and press up. There we go, level 3. And then level 4 is gonna be, can you raise that foot above the plane? You can grab your toe if you want to, and drive and come up to the top. All right, it's a fun little thing for people to play around with. Half of the people won't be able to do that. And you say, all right, if you're good with that, you can actually use any of those options in the workout today. If not, we're gonna do assisted pistols. And assisted means you're gonna use the assistance from either a post, like that, or my favorite is actually grabbing a ring or 2 rings, and you sit back, drive through the heel, come on up. Now with an assisted pistol, what I'm looking for is preserving that full range of motion, sitting the hips back, keeping the weight back in the heel, and opening that knee out to the side. All right. And another option, other than assisted, is to a target or a box pistol. Different from the box pistols where you have people on the box performing these. One, like those, that's actually a really great option for people if they can perform that. But another more scaled version would be this box pistol, which is nice because it forces them to use all the strength from their legs, but it cuts down the range of motion. So it's a give and a take a little bit. So I'm gonna start usually, it's nice if they start like maybe 4 inches away from the box. So maybe a foot width, and reach the hips back, keeping the weight in the heel, tap, and come right back up. And switch legs, tap, come right back up. And you can choose, maybe some days you want people to work on assisted where they're working at full range, but they're also using their biceps and their arms to assist with that lift or with that movement. And some days you might want to have them do it to a target and just see where their strength is and to what depth they have the strength to drive out that deep pistol. All right, so that's it for the pistol. Have fun with that one. Shoots.